What's up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we have even more Nintendo Switch 2 news, and it's coming. The Switch 2 is coming soon with all of these factory leaks, and this one is a massive one because it looks like we are getting backwards compatibility for the Nintendo Switch 2 to play Switch 1 games, which is huge. And of course, guys, if you like my type of content and enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. And if you want to support the channel, don't forget to become a channel member by that join channel member button below. So let's dive right into it. So MobaPad here is a Chinese accessory, a Switch maker, essentially. They make a bunch of different accessories, a bunch of different technologies, but they currently do make accessories for the Nintendo Switch 1. So they're currently making accessories for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm reading this on a Chinese website being translated. And from we got a bunch of different things, not just the backwards compatibility, but a lot of other great information in general too. So, the second generation of the Switch still supports the existing Joy-Cons and Pro controllers. So, in yesterday's video update, we talked about the Pro controllers being supported. We didn't know about the Joy-Cons, but yes, the Joy-Cons are going to be supported. However, they're going to be supported not in the way that you think. They're going to be Bluetooth-only controllers. You will not be able to attach the old Joy-Cons to the Switch 2. That is not going to happen, but these are going to be Bluetooth only controllers, which is going to be it's pretty nice. You know, if you have a bunch of Joy-Cons, they're not completely useless, which is very nice. It is equipped with an APLS dual axis linear motor and supports HD vibration, so HD rumble is still happening. Number 2, definitely the most important item here, is the card slot of the Switch 2 is backwards compatible with Switch 1 physical cartridges. Second generation cassettes do not support first generation consoles. So this is exactly what happened with the DS to the 3DS. The 3DS can run 3DS games and DS games, but the DS could not run 3DS game because, you know, it was a different type of cartridge in general. So this is going to be a dual purpose cartridge port on the Switch 2, which is honestly everything we really hope, because now you buy your Switch 2, you're going to have a bunch of games already, and hopefully a lot of those old Switch games that you already have are going to have some day one updates, maybe have like 60 FPS support or some sort of graphical overhauls that will make the game just a better experience for the player, which is very great. Number 3, the new version of the Joy-Con is larger. Structure of the side rail has been changed to a magnetic type, and we reported this on yesterday's video as well, that the new Joy-Cons are going to be all magnetic, so more confirmation on that. And 2 small shoulder SL and SR buttons are going to be metal buttons on it. So 2 additional buttons on the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Magnetic suction is electromagnetic suction technology, which controls magnetic suction through the current. It is particularly worth noting that on the basis of the L, ZL, R, and ZR buttons on the side of the Joy-Con handle, a third button is being added on the left and right sides. At the same time, the right handle has an additional function button below the home button. So we are going to be getting a new button on our Joy-Cons on the back. So essentially a back button and then a new button under the home button. So 2 new buttons is really exciting. I wonder what those buttons are actually going to be doing here, because, you know, I can't really imagine what they'll be doing. I'm very excited to actually see. And yes, it seems like we still are going to have the screenshot and record button on the Switch 2 controllers as well. So that's going to be pretty nice. So we still have the share functionality, which is always cool. There is a Type-C interface under the second generation fuselage to support the base, and the appearance of the new generation base has not changed much. So this is talking about the Switch dock. So the Switch 2 dock will be very similar, but this time the corners on the side are going to be more rounded and support 4K output image quality. That is absolutely massive. We can now play Switch games in 4K natively with the dock. You don't have to buy a different dock now, like for the third-party docks that you can do for the current Switch. Switch 2, native 4K TV output. That's going to be great. Of course, the games are going to have to support it. I do wonder if games are going to be upscaled to that 4K. I'm sure they will with the NVIDIA stuff we talked about in yesterday's video. I feel like we will be getting a lot of 4K upscaling on Switch games, and Switch 2 games, of course. Hopefully, old Switch games will be able to get some 4K quality out of them. That would be also phenomenal as well. And yes, the fact that it's all Type-C is great. So hopefully, you know, the USBs on the front of the Switch 2 dock are all going to be like the fast charging Type-C USBs, which would be ideal in my mind. And then lastly, or not lastly, the new version has a damping bracket on the back with a wider adjustable range. So seems like it's just going to be a better bracket over here in the back. So it's going to be better for like people who want to like play in like the airplane or something, because you like bend it easier. This isn't that crazy, but it's cool that they did something like that. And then the screen size is upgraded to 8 inches. So the current Switch screen is 6.2 inches. We are now going to be getting 1.8 more inches of screen, which is significantly bigger than the current Switch. And the resolution of the handheld mode will be 1080p. Before it was 720p, so that's a significant upgrade for handheld only players. And the Switch 2 absolutely seems phenomenal right now. We got backwards compatibility, we got new buttons on the Joy-Cons, we got new types of Joy-Cons, and we got 4K resolution on the docked mode, 1080p on the handheld. That is absolutely massive. So I'm just very excited to see where they're going to go from there. And yes, Mopai is actively developing next generation console peripherals. We hope to bring a better product experience to users as soon as possible. So they're very excited for the future. And here's another breakdown of everything. The Bluetooth chip of the Switch 2 will support existing Joy-Con and Pro controllers, still features HD vibration, HD rumble. Switch 2 will have backwards compatibility. Switch 1 cartridges, but Switch 2 cartridges will be different, won't fit in Switch 1. The new Joy-Cons are larger and magnetically attached to the console with electromagnets. The SL and SR buttons are now metallic, and there's a new button behind each Joy-Con and a new button below the home button. The dock still has the USB-C and will also support 4K image. The new kickstand has a damping bracket, and the screen is bigger, up to 8 inches, and resolution 1080p on the screen. Nothing about the OLED though, which is very disappointing. Let's just see if I missed anything else. Yes, and the OG Joy-Con support is only via the Bluetooth, and that's pretty much it. So we got a lot of news here. And of course, the other news was Samsung in the previous video is going to be making the display. So that's going to be pretty huge. So Samsung is going to be doing most of the hardware on this console, and it seems like China is starting to pump out the accessories. So like I said in the previous video, I do think this is going to be a March 2025 console, and the fact that we're getting all this information soon means I do think we could be seeing a summer reveal for this console. As early as June or as late as September is my bet on when we're going to see a Switch 2 trailer. But let me know in the comment section below what you are so excited for. I personally am really excited to play old games on my Switch 2 and have them being upscaled to maybe 60 FPS, or maybe just have better resolution and anything like that. That's going to be awesome, especially for those Pokemon games, because Pokemon games really need it a lot. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.